had two moments like back to back that I thought were the break. Spoiler alert, neither one was the break. So I had a friend who was a showrunner's assistant for a show that shall not be named, and we were having brunch, and I was like, God, I'm just so sick of being a writer's assistant. I'm ready to be staffed. And she was like, would you be interested in staffing on this show? And I was like, bitch, have you been listening this entire time? And so she printed out my script, and they were hiring like one staff writer. She printed out my script and she put it on top of this huge pile of scripts that her boss had to read that weekend. She put it right on the top, and she added my name to the, I'm not saying you guys should do this because this is like kind of messed up, but she added my name to the grid of people that they had decided they were going to read. And her boss,
friend, I guess.
I mean, yeah.
And so her boss took the script home at the end of the workday on Friday, read the script, texted my friend a few hours later, and was like, get this writer in on Monday. And then I was in a new writer's assistant job. I'd been writer's assistant for the show for 2 weeks, and I had to call my boss on a Saturday morning and be like, I am so sorry. Can I miss part of work on Monday to go interview for a different job? And thankfully, my showrunner was like, you did not go to film school and spend a stupid amount of money to become an assistant. You did it to become a writer. Like, yeah, go get that job. And I was like, yes. I met with 11 different people. They all said yes to hiring me. And I was like, yes. And my agent at the time was like, okay, they have to close a deal with like a co-producer, and then they're going to officially like send a deal over. And I was like, okay, cool. The day after Thanksgiving, 6 weeks after this whole brutal process started, they called WME and they're like, hey, we ran out of money. This co-producer negotiated too much money for their contract. And what was frustrating is it was a show with a Black lead in her 20s. I'm a Black woman in her 20s. The co-producer was a white man. And I was like, cool, awesome. And then right after that, the next day I got the call that I was a finalist for the ABC writing program. And I was like, that's the break. And then I go through the finals, which is kind of like the Hunger Games. And then I get the call and they're like, Zoe, your application was so strong. We really love you. We can't wait to see where you're going to go. And I was like, yes, they're about to tell me where my office is on the Disney lot. And then they're like, but you're clearly already staff ready. Like, this program is meant to get people staff ready. We can't really help you. And I was like, you can get me a job. And they're like, sure, but like other people need it more. And so it was just like two devastating blows. And then my break came 3 months later when I got staffed on track. So it was fine.